Hey everyone, Nami here. Today I'll be going over an operator build that can break Eidolon shields and limbs using only an amp. Now, I'm not going to cover the entire Eidolon hunting experience or mechanics, as I feel that there are plenty of in-depth guides out there that will explain it better than me. What I am focusing on is purely the mods and arcanes that will be required for this to work. Do note that you will need an amp with the Raplak Prism and Certus brace, which are the common amp components for Eidolon hunting. For this strategy, the scaffold won't matter as all the damage will be done with the prism. Also, you will have to complete the old piece quest for this, as after completing the quest, you gain access to the Madurai's Tauron Strike Kara bow, which you can purchase for 150 of these resources, which open up your operator mods and artifact slots for the Madurai school. So, if you have both of these requirements in place, let's jump right into the build. For the operator mods, we will be using these 4 mods as they increase your amp damage. For the 5th mod, we choose any generic mod to boost the critical damage from Om Evi. These 4 mods plus a generic mod increases your amp damage by quite a bit. Here's a before and after comparison of the damage you will be dealing with and without the mods. The artifact we will be using is Zid and Haras just for the amp ammo efficiency, nothing else. Honestly, even if you have nothing over here, it wouldn't matter as most of the times you will be 1 or 2 shotting the shields and limbs. All these mods are obtainable from the Perita Rebellion game mode. I personally, however, found only 2 Om Evis in my entire journey of unlocking 4 Tauron strikes. So, the alternative to get this mod would be to speak with Mari every day since she offers random mods every day and Om Evi can be one of them. Do definitely pick it up whenever she offers it. For the Madurai Focus School skills, these 4 should be upgraded first as they affect your damage done to the Eidolons. Everything else is optional, but these 4 make the build work. These are the operator arcanes that are used to enable the one-shotting potential on Eidolons. Among these, Eternal Eradicate and Eternal Onslaught are the must-haves as they provide damage and critical chance that boosts your amp, making it hit hard. Now let's talk about your Warframe. You need a Volt as his third ability Electric Shields provide a 100% critical damage bonus for shots fired through it, which means whenever you shoot your Raplak Prism through the shields, you do double the crit damage. Here's the build for Volt. Among these, the only important mods would be Narrow-Minded and Prime Continuity for the duration of the electric shields. The rest is up to you as to how you want to build Volt. I have Handspring for quick recovery from knockdowns whenever I do get a knockdown, Sprint Boost for extra movement speed, Streamline for efficiency, Transient Fortitude for strength, and Shock Trooper for increasing your primary damage so that you can destroy lures quickly. Adaptation for general survivability and either Umbral Intensify or Regular Intensify for strength. We use Arcane Nullifier to be immune to magnetic proc from all Eidolon crying phases and Arcane Guardian for more armor and survivability. For the Arcane Shards, I use 2 Tauforged blue shards, 1 for armor and 1 for HP, 1 Tauforged yellow shard for energy op effectiveness, and 2 Tauforged red shards for either duration or strength, whichever you prefer. For the secondary weapon, we will be using the Kuva Nukor as it helps with destroying worms to charge your lures. Simple Hornet Strike and Barrel Diffusion would work for the worms. All you have to do is hit the Eidolon during the down phase when it is invulnerable and the beam chains to the worms around the Eidolon, which makes charging lures easy. For the companion, I choose Worm since its mod Negate prevents status effects every 5 seconds and that helps with preventing knockdowns. You can use Vacuum to pull energy orbs and health orbs during the fights. All other mods are optional, just throw in a few survivability mods like HP or shield so that your Sentinel doesn't get destroyed during the fights. The primary weapon here is only needed to damage lures so you can hack them quickly, So use whatever main weapon that you use on a daily basis, and I'm pretty sure that it would be good to do damage to the lures. Before I end the video, I will want to talk about how this works. For the first shield and limb, you would want to use Void Strike and just aim the limb. This way, you would not only down the shields but also the limbs. Do remember to do this through a Volt Shield for the extra critical multiplier damage. For the phases that follow, what you want to do is use your Madurai's second skill, Contamination Wave, till you can't cast it anymore. Then look down and Void Sling till you can't anymore. And then hold down the Void Mode key of your operator till you deplete all your energy. This way, you will be proccing Eternal Eradicate, Eternal Onslaught, and Mega Smelt in the process, which increases your amp damage. After getting all these buffs, you just have to aim the limbs and shoot again. The shield and limbs should mostly break together, however for safety measures we would want to fire 2 or 3 additional shots, as sometimes you might not be able to one-shot those limbs through the shields. Alright, that's the entire Eidolon build. If this operator build guide helped you break Eidolons easily, please like, share and subscribe for more Warframe content. If you have questions about this video, please leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer. See you in the next one, Tenno.